just going to go through how to find basic statistics, descriptive statistics, when you have a set of numbers or data that you want to find. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have the data analysis tool pack. If you don't, there are alternatives, but I'm going to start with that. If you go to File, if you click on File and go to Options, and down here under Add-ins, you will find Excel add-ins, and when you click Go, they will be listed, and you want to make sure that you add in Analysis Tool Pack and Analysis VBA. If you don't have those, that will be discussed later in this video. So the first thing, once we have that, okay, we want to make sure that our cells, whatever our data is, we're going to put it in a set of cells that are in a vertical line, in the column. And then I'm going to click on Data, and you will find the Data Analysis tool out here on the far right. And you'll click on that, and this screen will come up. So you will now, from this menu, you're going to, after you get this, you're going to choose Descriptive Statistics and click OK. Once you have that, ask for the input range. You can just take your mouse, come over here, you've got a big fat plus sign there, press down on the mouse and then drag. That will place into here the numbers that the location that you're looking for, starting with A1 through A10. Those numbers check, so I'm all set. If the data has a label in the first row, then you would check this box. Mine does not, so I'm not going to check that box. I want my output on the same screen, and so I'm going to click on Output Range, and then I'm going to click in the field here for Output Range. Where do I want to put it? It's up to you. I'm going to put it right here in this cell. It seems to be open and has a lot of room. And so I'm going to click on that cell, C16, column C, row 16. I want my summary statistics, and I will click OK. And what I get from this, and I'm going to widen column C by moving up here and placing my mouse there and widening it, I get the mean listed, and I'll just highlight that for you. I get the standard deviation, and I'll highlight that. And I get the sample variance. Now you get a lot of other information as well. You'll get the median, you'll get a mode if it exists, but you'll only get one of the modes. If there's multiple modes, it will only list the first one it finds. Some other important ones is the range, in other words, from the minimum to the maximum, gives you the minimum, maximum, tells you what the sum of them all are and how many data points you have. That's one way to find the mean, standard deviation, and the sample variance. If you don't have the analysis tool pack, you can find them. The mean is found by finding the average. And so you simply type into the cell, into any cell, equals AVERAGE and in parentheses, and then come over here and again highlight your values that you have. A1 through A10 you would type in, or you can highlight them and then press enter, and you'll get the same answer that we got with the data analysis tool pack. The same is true for standard deviation. The function is equal STDEV, and again we're going to highlight this group of cells A1 through A10. And then the variance, the sample variance, is the same thing. The function here is equal VAR. Notice that this number here for variance is the square of the standard deviation. I hope this helps you in completing the problems in Excel for this week. Thank you.